Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to take good photo in low light condition. Some of my friends they bought um, expensive camera, but they still told me, "Hey, I spent thousands of dollars on camera, but my photos they are still very bad. They have they have a lot of noise in the shadow. So how can I get my photos to next level? Today I'm going to show you guys step by step how to understand your camera and then take better photo in low light condition. All right. So tonight I have with me my Canon R6 Mark 1, and for the lens I had Canon RF 50mm f1.2. Now I turn the camera on. So the first thing you need to pay attention is your ISO. Usually I set it in auto, but if you want to control more, so you can put it manually. As you can see here, I set it in auto. Usually in most cases, when I set it in auto, I just take photo and I don't have to worry about the exposure. But in some cases, especially when you take portrait, you want to set it manually. I just twist the dial and it goes to 100. As you can see here, it's very dark, but for low light photography, the lower ISO, the better photos. My camera it can go to like extremely high ISO, like 100,000. As you can see, it's very bright, right? Um, Let me try to take a photo with the highest ISO my camera can take. All right, just go on. All right, because like you see the banding because like my shutter speed was too high, and I shot it with electric shutter. Uh, where was it? Let me go back to mechanical shutter. All right, it should be better now. All right, let's take a photo. All right, as you can see, there's no bending here, but when you look at the shadow, it has a lot of noise. But right now, let me go back to 100 ISO. And now when you look at the shadow, it's so much cleaner. See that? So now we go into aperture. As you can see here, my lens, it can go up to 1.2, which is very good for low light. A lower aperture lets more light into your camera. If you can get prime lenses, definitely get them. You will see the apertures like f1.8, f1.4, or even f1.2. Most beginners start with a kit lens, and the aperture is usually high, like f3.5 or f4. So let's imagine I'm using a kit lens. I will set my camera to f4 so you can follow along if you have one. So right now, I'm at ISO 100 and f4. The next thing I'm going to adjust is the shutter speed. My exposure is too dark, so I'm going to lower my shutter speed down to around half a second. Usually I check the histogram and the meter to make sure the exposure looks right. And when your shutter speed gets low, Anything below around 1 over 250, I recommend using a tripod. Once your camera is stable and your exposure is correct, this is kind of photo you will get. When your shutter speed is low and you are not using a tripod, your photos will come out blurry, like this one. The solution is to set your dry mode to the self timer. I set mine to 2 seconds. That way, my hands are touching the camera when the photo is taken, so there's no camera shake and no blur. Or, if you prefer, you can also buy a timer remote from any camera store. Alright, so that is the basic technique for low light photography. If you have any question, feel free to drop your comment below. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe for more tutorial like this. Alright, see you guys in the next video.